All right. It looks like we are live. We have
Oh,
even
that's what that
more.
was. I got scared. I
Yes,
was like,
we're
why
live.
everything started looping, bro?
Oh yeah. So it shows that we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. So hello to all who are starting to come in. Um,
Hello, world.
What's up,
hello
y'all?
world. Yes. So this is our second time officially having a online podcast on a couple of different platforms, and we're so excited to not only have this continue to go, but we also have a special guest, and I'll let everyone introduce themselves here today. But welcome to the Blurred Over podcast, and today's overall name for it is Twas the Night Before Juneteenth. And
I
my
have
name is
questions.
Blurred Sunbae, which is a Korean term for essentially senpai or someone senior in school or work. So my name is Blair Sunbae, and I'm primarily on Instagram. And I'll let everyone go in whichever order anyone's eager to introduce themselves in.
Yo, what up, guys? This your boy DJ Dope Vibe in the building. What's good?
Hey, real quick, am I getting any feedback?
No, you sound clear.
Okay, cool. Uh, y'all can see my name right there on the thing right there. This that that.
Almost. There we go.
Nah, Ladarius Young. What's going on, y'all? Trying to get this thing shared here.
My name is Nelson, and I'm here with Coosa Con. Glad to be here. Look forward to hanging out with you guys.
I ain't never heard of that. I don't know
You're,
what kind of-
you're.
Can't wait to hear more about it. And last but not least, you.
It's you, not you, but you. Just I'm here with the group.
You sounded so depressed. Just saying that.
Um,
I'm not laughing at depression. It was just it reminded me of a
What?
skit, or not a skit like that live broadcast. It was like, I saw you. I saw you. How can I explain it? I was watching you.
Soldier Boy reference.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find a video to explain to me why Elephant did that lady like that.
Oh yeah,
on the game.
I didn't even see that.
What? No, in like real life,
Yeah, real life.
an elephant stomped the lady out. Then
What?
then went to the funeral and flipped her body. Then stumped out her house. And everybody is trying to figure out what she did to make that elephant that mad.
That lady she been messing with that baby baby elephant. Got that baby elephant taken from her mom. That's what it was.
Dang.
They say elephants don't
In
forget.
case the elephant
Yeah, they
CPS,
say elephants have a really good
They say
memory.
elephants
So
do not
Yeah,
forget.
I remember this now. Oh yeah.
apparently they don't forget the fade either. Cause
That elephant saying
Lord.
Kirkpatrick.
no
nah.
elephant came back just to make sure.
Oh Lord.
I heard it stepped on her goats. I knew it was upset about it.
Oh
She
my
got
God.
everything she deserved. She shouldn't have been messing around helping poachers. That's her fault.
Uh-oh.
Lay there in the casket, fam.
Oh
Jeez.
dang, wait a minute.
You shouldn't have been messing around with stuff.
I
Dang.
just wonder how that procession went. Like here goes a loving wife, and the elephant was like, I took offense to that.
Leave wildlife alone.
Well, that's the topic in and of itself. Like ooh. But I just wanted to, of course, like just use this beginning part to put special recognition on Juneteenth. Some do know, some do not know about it. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of it by now, especially like in 2020 when it really like hit the scene in social media. With as much as that has been happening in society in America. But yes, today's title is "Twas the Night Before Juneteenth." And when I was looking into it more, I myself learned about Juneteenth in high school. I think I was watching Roots, and I just watched every single part of it, however long it was. And just along the way watching it, that's when I learned about Juneteenth. And it was just interesting that we said sometime before it because it was really 2 years. Whoever, I don't know who knows this, but it was really 2 years before we actually knew that we were free. And that makes me a little hot.
Kids out there slaving.
What
You
you
mean
say?
to tell me I could have put these pebbles down a long time ago?
I'm saying like 2
Imagine
years.
pulling up and finding out you got the day off.
Like I
Right?
can't even imagine. Like, what if we just never knew? And this wasn't even all over. This was I mean, I always knew it was Texas, but I just learned that it was Texas and Louisiana who were the first to know this information. So dang. Like
The niggas are
it's
free. It's all over.
like dang.
They're
Like
coming
hold
for our
on.
women.
Oh Lord.
It's like be
You sure
free
y'all don't
now.
want to finish today's work? Y'all just gonna leave?
Y'all
Oh,
just
Lord.
gonna drop everything and leave?
Nope, clocking out. Whatever.
I is free now.
I know somebody was about to get whipped and was like, "Nah, shoot the fade." nah, we free. Shoot the fade. What you mean?
Oh God.
We gonna be free.
But I just thought that's interesting to know, just a little, especially being a blurred page, you got to talk about, the blackness and all that. So just wanted to put that out there at the beginning. But we have some really amazing topics today. If there's anything that I'm starting to learn in the few months that I've been in Blurred Over, is that I'm a little sensitive to stuff that I watch, that I try to keep up with, that y'all are watching. And I'm just like, I don't know if I was meant to see everything. I want to give a special shout out, for our first topic that we're covering. We're covering a show called The Boys on Amazon Prime, I believe. And special shout out to our other member. I don't believe he can make it today, but his name is Static Jones. I feel like I got to do it like right. Static Jones, baby! I got to say it right.
It ain't right till your neighbors get upset about it.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to leave that to him. But he kind of prepared my mindset for watching The Boys, because he told me that it's basically like the real person version of Invincible, and I could handle watching that. Like it did.
That man crawled inside of a penis.
Hey, don't put that on Invincible. Like Invincible,
shoot.
dark
He did
in a
something
different way. The Boys is like what would happen if society suddenly had like your favorite TikTokers, some of your favorite celebrities just had way too much power.
That's true. And it's just like so many different, I didn't realize there were so many different groups to it. Like there's like the 7, and then there's like all these like other different groups, like some people that went rogue, and people talking about like the CIA and huge corporation called Bot. And I'm just like, whoo, I need to get back. I need to get into reading comics, because I am so lost just trying to keep up with watching it.
I mean, if you pick up the comic book, get ready to be offended in a slightly different fashion. But
it's way darker.
Much worse. Comic books are much worse.
Much worse.
Like the comic book, some shit does go down. The show is also like hidden in the grounds where it's completely wild, but that comic book was something else to read. So yeah, if you want to read a story, this definitely going to show you a darker side to things. Read it, but the show is doing a good adaptation to me.
Yeah,
I feel like the show is about all I can handle anyway. It's like I can't eat while I'm watching it. Like I just can't. And one thing when you said like offended, that kind of like reminded me of like one of the first 3 episodes that came on, and I'm just like, I kind of want to know if y'all were offended by this and like what y'all think about this. But like I'm the type to look at like analysis of shows too as I watch them, and they had like some interesting names for places to eat. Like there's a certain scene that's like they had woke walk, they had BLM BLTs, and LGBT turkey legs or something like that.
Wait, what y'all talking about? In The Boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I ain't not paying attention to none of that.
that's not even if you looked at like the comic book, the N-word used to fly.
Oh.
Also, because everybody got a taste of like a little bit of racism. There was some definite like the show itself does a good interpretation of like how society is for African Americans. So I will bomb that out to the show. But the one character that's black on there, they make them look trash. And it's supposed to be like if you took the teams from Marvel, teams from DC, and they were all real people. That's why you have teams like Payback. They're all basically like one-to-one copies of some of our favorite teams. Matter of fact, the one thing they don't have that that I haven't seen yet is they had a team that's like the X-Men, and that got super dark.
Dang, I didn't know it got. I keep thinking the stuff is for kids, and it's not even for me. And
You thought the boys was for kids?
I didn't know what to expect when I started watching it, but sometimes I just go in thinking that like, oh, it's about superpowers, it's gonna be kid friendly, and it's
Friendly.
absolutely not.
Like, no, this for adults, nigga.
Ain't no superpowers around here.
No.
Like, what was that scene? I heard it was they said like traumatize everybody, but like Termite in that scene
Oh, when he pulled the thing, he did the Thanos.
when he got real small, I'm just and he entered.
I told you he ran that man's penis.
Like,
Damn.
He tried to go up Frankie's ass.
Mm-mm.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm not old enough. Like I'm in my late 20s and I'm not old enough for this. I couldn't do that. One thing now this I believe this is in season 2, but like this stood out as like one of the most trifling things to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when they were looking for the next member at some portion, like the first few episodes of season 2.
No, I'm not true.
And there was a blind, I forgot his name, but there was a blind guy who was like up in the running for it. And when Homelander walked up to him, he acted all nice, getting real close, and then clapped. That made me want to cry. Like I was like, I'm super sensitive. I was like, why? Like he's blind and he's doing a great job in life, and he's saving whatever he got to save. Mm-hmm. And you come up to him and you clap in his ears, and you clap him to death, and it's just blood.
Oh yeah, that was lit.
Wait, do you mean deaf or death?
Deaf, like not. Well, I don't know if he died. That was a lot of blood, but like he couldn't hear anymore. Like he clapped in his ears and he couldn't hear. There's blood everywhere.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it was that bad.
Ooh.
I felt so bad for him. I'm just like, and then he just went on to say, like, how could you ever think that like a cripple, I would let a cripple into the 7? I was like, if you don't take it down.
Yeah, that was messed up. That was super messed up. I was like, oh no.
Right.
So we really thought like the racist megalomaniac wasn't also going to be against ableists. Like he dated a Nazi. Are we forgetting the fact that he was okay with her being a Nazi?
Not only did he date a Nazi, but he told that Nazi, oh boy, hey.
Oh, they were getting it in.
Hey.
They was getting it in.
Hey, dog.
Oh, it's the late night session.
Hey, they was cutting up.
That's you forgetting the fact that he let like she was crippled as all get out, and he had her, yanking his chain.
Oh, like she in the hospital bed with like one leg and one arm.
Yeah, she was looking like a 2-piece from Popeyes and extra crispy.
Right hand, no neck. Leg up.
Damn, she could never play a 4-game of Twister.
No.
She out first round. But yeah.
Wow. It's just traumatizing all over the place. I feel like I gotta collect myself with every episode. Like somebody head exploding here, something. I can't. Like I can't.
So, we still haven't got an Invincible season 2, and the boys got
Right.
3
Right.
It's coming. Animation take a little while.
That's true. They said we
Yeah.
supposed to be getting 2 and 3. Like
Oh
yeah, they already working on 2 and 3 now. But I'm like, damn, it's taking them that long. Shit.
I can't
I
wait.
mean, we are like, we so greedy. Do you know, like animation takes super effort, and we like, damn,
Yeah, that's
it should
true.
be done by now though. They
Hurry
gotta
That's
set
up.
the
it right now.
storyboard, get the voice actors, get it up. You know, y'all know people will raise hell if the cut look nasty. But does everybody, the people who read the comic book, do y'all believe that the interpretation of the boys that we have with the TV show is a good interpretation? Like, because I will say this, I love the boys and the way they did that show
Mm-hmm.
because I saw how horrible of a show that Halo was. I feel like it was a great
Halo
interpretation
was
of that
that
show.
bad. Halo that bad. Dang.
Right. I have to agree because the boys comic book was originally wrote like post like 9/11, so it was really for the era. So they did a really good job modernizing it, kind of for our time right now.
I feel, yeah, like it was dope to see. It wasn't, they didn't have to go set by set. They changed a few things, but it
Right.
didn't feel like they bastardized the show. Now, if you saw Halo, it was it felt like the Avatar movie, not the good one.
Oh, damn.
I couldn't even stay
Ugh.
away from the Avatar movie. Like, no offense to it. I know it's award winning. I can't.
I don't.
Oh
I
no, I'm
can't
talking
see
about
this
Avatar, the
person.
live action Airbender one.
That
I
Oh
can't see
no,
this
I don't
person's
bother.
name.
that
Can
should have
y'all?
never happened.
That
Hey,
movie
Chris,
was
can
still
you see
better
that
than
person's
live
name?
action Dragon Ball.
Can I who?
Oh,
Can you see that person's name? It just say Facebook user. I can't. I don't know who it is. But they said, "What
No.
up, people?" And they said, "Kick Ass was better, and it's darker." My opinion.
dang, it's
Kick Ass
nice
is
to have a wrong
nowhere
opinion.
near
I
as
mean, they did a
dark.
good job on Kick-Ass
His,
adaptation, I thought.
It is nice to have a wrong opinion. The comic book and
Right? Hey,
and the
Rashad, look at your
show,
messages.
it just hadn't, like, I like Kick Ass. It was real interesting, but it wasn't.
Look at your
It
messages.
just didn't hit to the
I
same
got
level of dark on both sets of the series.
I don't like being depressed. Like, honestly, like, why everything got to keep getting dark? Like,
I mean, art imitates life,
true. Let me
and
expand my mind.
some of the times we don't hit on certain these concepts that really go on. Like, how many times do we let people go because they're a big figure if they do horrible things? How many times do we let companies hide things that happen, because it's a company? Remember when everybody was upset with Kellogg? So they just took their name off some of their brands and kept doing what they was doing, and nobody could really do nothing about it.
That's true. That's true.
Like, it's wild to see, like, and then you just throw superpowers or people with abilities into it, and now your favorite people aren't your favorite people. Or you get to see how rough it is, but like, you feel bad for Starlight, and it's set up that you feel horrible for her. I'm a little glad that they changed the first scene of her life, because
Right.
I didn't want her to have to go through that on the TV show too. But you really, you get a feel for like how messed up your life can be as a child star, how messed up your life can be. Kids who were used as adoption toys and really not wanted afterwards. It's really dark, but it's also some things that you think about that you be like, I never really get to see this in the show.
Yeah, they handled Amazon Prime well. Somebody said, "I love the way Amazon Prime is handling the boys. They handled the boys pretty good. I don't really have complaints."
It looks like that person who's commenting. Oh, that was Tony that said that, and the person before his name is
Okay.
Lorenzo.
He
G.
needs to, he used Streamlabs. He ought to know he's supposed to log into Streamlabs in order for us to see his comments.
Yeah, everybody, if you want, well, this is through Facebook and YouTube, so it should give you an option if you wanted to also appear through here as well, but to us it'll show as Facebook users. So I'm just kind of going through and checking as well, so I can see your names too.
Choices.
There was one more thing I wanted to mention before I move on to the next topic, but I couldn't remember his name. But is it Black Noir?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about that earlier, or Shy Guy, you mentioned that earlier, and when I was looking at some more analysis about it, it seemed like they. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting this right or wrong, but it seemed like they were pushing for it to be a black person, but it's initially not supposed to be a black person. It was supposed to be a clone.
You gonna spoil somebody out here, and they gonna be upset with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
Careful,
is
you about to you dropping real comic book heat here.
I did not know. I'd be watching analysis
Hey,
videos.
she's gonna let it fly, boy.
Now, if anybody watching take this particular moment, I will say this: if you're a fan of the boys, you watch the show, or you or you haven't finished the comic book at this point, stop watching for at least. Hold on, let me
They
put
put out a cartoon version of the boys.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. Give me like 10 seconds so I can answer your question without ruining somebody's day. Yes, it's a clone of who you think it is. The purpose behind that is it might be a deep fake because that's another way you see a character. Also, you never really see his face as time goes on. So you never know that Vought switched them out. Also, with the thing with his son, you never know how they're probably going to take that last twist because they've already put Compound V back into it, which in the beginning, Hughie and the rest of the squad end up, taking it. So I'm really trying to see, do they continue with the as core by comic book with that just being the clone? Keep in mind, now he never takes his mask off. So you never know if once he takes that off, is that who you think it is?
Okay, yeah. Please
He
stop
does
me
survive
when I'm about to put a spoiler out there because some of this stuff I just don't know how far to go. I literally just studied every part as much as I can understand, and I don't know which part to stop at.
if for what you just dropped, you already at the you at the tail end.
My bad.
But
I don't even know what YouTube channel I watched that analysis on. It was probably for spoilers. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm just checking on Facebook as well.
Well, somebody need to mute their chat.
I don't know if it's coming from me or Office. It might be coming from me.
That thing banging.
That shit blowing
my
up.
phone was silent.
Blowing up.
Yeah, it might be me, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it was also me.
Let me close. No. I got this picture up, so I'm gonna keep that open. But anyway, our next topic. All right, y'all. Okay. Love, Death, and Robots. This is another.
I can't comment. I ain't never watched it.
It's good.
Okay.
It's really good.
I really don't
like it.
Spoilers unless we're talking about one episode at a time because nothing's connect. Well, some things may be kind of connected. I don't know, but it's all its own. Each episode is its own.
Nah, none of them connect. Each episode is very different. It's episodic.
I will say I saw.
Except for the one about the end of the world, the one that's
that shit. I was like, that's some real life shit.
When the robots come back and they talk about how in society we basically destroying ourselves, and you get to see everything from people who don't stay prep to how rich people act to how it's
right.
How rich people are selfish and don't be giving a
Tony
damn.
Said add him, please.
I'm sorry. Yeah, please let me know because it Oh shoot, there are two people. I'm sorry.
I see Ebony there too, so I don't know if she's ready. She just looked.
I'm ready. I'm ready. What's up?
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the party. Sorry, y'all.
We got the whole family here. Almost. We got half here.
We got everybody. Yeah, I have to scroll down to see it, and it doesn't give me a notification.
I was like, I hope she's not here.
I did not. I thought I was checking, but I was slipping. My bad. Well, welcome, y'all. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves real quick, or please introduce yourselves real quick?
Go ahead, Ebony. You got it first.
Ladies first.
Keep being a gentleman. Ladies first.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ebony. Also go by Asking Ebony on Instagram and TikTok.
Let
And
them
y'all
know.
know who it is. It's Eskimo McFly. Your tech blurred. How y'all doing today?
That boy living life in Vegas. That boy
Hey,
living life.
His dad.
before we even go any
Hey,
further,
where the
hold
hell
on.
was that?
Before we go any
Looking up
further,
so happy.
that man Tony spent $70 on a haircut in Vegas. I just want to throw that out there.
Hey,
That's
but it's fire.
ridiculous.
Look at that haircut. Look
Pockets
at it.
long,
Ooh, that boy
sir.
Dick.
Look at it. Look at
Hey,
that haircut.
that boy
Fire.
Dang, look at him. The
That boy
sunshine.
got
$70 for that haircut.
That
No.
boy got
Hey, it
money.
is what it is.
That boy
Nah,
got money in
bull.
Vegas.
What did they
Bullshit.
do to make
No
that cut
way.
so exclusive that you paid $70?
I
would've
can't
been
explain it. I don't know. I
mad.
listened to my brother. He says quality over quantity. So, hey.
Hey,
That
No,
barber cut his hair with
sir.
a laser.
Amen.
what happens in Vegas stays in
Hey, you
Vegas.
see how good the lineup is, bro?
It
Hey,
is.
That shit
Well,
they
crazy.
use a satellite
Crispy.
from that. They use a satellite from space,
I do want to.
and
I
they
do
cut
want to
that
point out
man
the
hair
fact that
with
y'all
this
keep asking me
iPhone.
questions on me seeing shit, and you know I can't.
Well, we know you can't see
Y'all
shit.
setting him
Just know
up.
Tony was real crispy, okay? He looking real crispy.
If this TV didn't take up half my wall, I wouldn't be able to see that.
Huh. I see you getting your ass touched and taken over there.
First of all, I'm only
Get your
the
ass
only
touched.
people who touching me in this game are people who high ranked. Ain't nobody simple coming out here and working me, sir.
Oh, let him know.
I hear you talking. I hear you talking, sir.
That sounds like challenging words, and you know this the only game I can play. I'm for it.
Hey, weren't we talking about the boys?
Yeah,
That's your, no, they started on
Well, we're
Love, Death,
talking
and
about
Robots.
Love, Death, and
As he
Robots
gets up
now.
and walks
We
away.
already
Oh,
passed.
Love, Death, and Robots now? Okay, I've watched that too.
I only saw that like that one episode
he come
that
back with
everybody's
a
talking
baby.
about.
Yes.
You can see.
So, Love, Death, and Robots was
Good.
another one that I thought was like for kids. I don't know. The first, I kind of watched it backwards because I automatically watched it on YouTube on Netflix by what was just the first one I clicked on or something. And so I started kind of with volume 3 and worked back. And
Okay.
I thought it was cute. And for kids, like the first episode, and then the second episode came with that huge crustacean, that huge crab, whatever. And I was like, oh, I can't watch this.
Chris, I was about to say that's not for kids.
Yeah, no.
That's not for me
No,
either.
you can't watch it with
That-
your
that-
nieces and nephews.
That crab jumped on the boat and was killing everybody. He didn't care.
I was
man.
like,
I've never seen lobster boil in reverse. That shit was rough.
I was
What
like,
was this
that
called?
lobster gets boiled. I cannot. But I'm sorry. Let me say like the overall gist. So, Love, Death, and Robots seems
Oh,
like
dang, I don't know.
an animated Black Mirror in my
Right.
eyes.
Yeah, love
Right.
it.
And each episode
You right.
I learned there's so many different animations, and it's from several different countries around the world.
Right.
So it brings a lot of new concepts. There were sometimes I was like, really? I was like, is this real people? Like, it looks so advanced. Like, that's how good
Yeah.
it
That
was.
animation.
I was like, oh, this is top tier. Like, what did y'all think about it? Do y'all have like favorite episodes? Like, y'all to watch it? Like, what do you think?
The one that
My
everybody's talking about.
What happened?
What? No.
The latest episode, I can't think of the name of it for the life of me, but the latest
What did it
episode
have?
that everybody's talking about with the
What was the creature?
siren.
Oh, that's my favorite too.
I love that one. Well,
My favorite episode was the episode that was kind of like aliens. You know, when they went in like the cave.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was so scary.
It reminded me so much of
ate
like
them
the
alive.
aliens movies. It was
Mhm.
ridiculous.
My favorite one got to be the bear episode. Like,
Ooh.
Oh, that bear was
the
messing
night
their
bear?
ass up.
oh, that bear was. Ooh,
Ugh,
they didn't know what they were
just
getting
like
into.
me.
I think that was based on somebody told me that was based on like a Swedish legend that there's a type of bear that is a monster in itself. You only see it at night, and that's kind of where they got the name for the bear itself. The code name was based off that myth.
Bro, I don't want to holler at that bear. That bear's scary.
Nah, that bear was definitely about
I
it.
want no smoke
I
with
got
it.
a question about the is that an American show?
It's
Love,
from
Death, and
different
Robots?
countries.
Love, Death, and Robots.
It
Yeah.
depends. Sometimes the animating teams are from different places, so you
Mhm.
get a nice mix.
That's
Now-
true.
Now the episode with the chick that was dancing in the damn lake,
I
that
love
was a
that
crazy
one.
episode.
I love that
I
one.
was trying to figure out if they can get CGI like that. Why come Marvel can't do it and they're making all that money?
Hey, you're right, because that CGI was crazy.
We're gonna get into that stuff.
They not Japan.
Because
Hey, listen.
I talk about She-Hulk.
That was on Mappa levels right there. As far as the CGI, like
That shit
animation,
right
I was
there.
like, that's Mappa levels right there. I was like,
They
damn.
should go to jail for that one.
Because I couldn't tell if it was real or if it was animated.
Mm.
I was trying to see because y'all mentioned
one
some of the
clip
ones
I
that I
saw.
listed as my favorites. Because there's the Cyber Grizzly Bear. There's the of course, there's the one with the woman screaming and a deaf man. Those two are my favorites.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
The siren. Yeah.
There's one that's like maybe 5 or 6 minutes. It's like little claymation.
Oh,
like,
the end
You
of
talking
the
about with the
world.
zombies?
Yeah,
With the zombies and shit? Yeah, that was
They in
crazy.
the world. Yeah,
that was
that shit
stupid
caught me.
scary.
Cause shit was going so fast in that episode.
Cause what did they call the president? He was like, "Not in my country." Like
They just bombed their ass.
It just bombed. He
that
just
was
said,
cool.
"Fuck it."
The giant man on the beach was just kind of like interesting, like Twilight Zone interesting in my mind.
Actually, the robots,
Mm-mm.
the robots in the civilization was actually kind of dope.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the first episode, the one with the robots in the civilization and everything.
Yeah.
That was kind of dope.
Yeah, we talked about that.
You get to see. Matter of fact, we was talking about that's the only episode that you see twice with the cats with the thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that rat episode with all them rats going against them robots.
Hey, bro, that was a funny episode, bro.
When the last time you had some ass, Lee? The year of the rat?
That reminded me. Okay.
Imagine you got some mutated rats under your at your garage and they just got fucking weapons and shit.
Yes.
Like,
If you needed to get rid of
because
them.
the rats wanted smoke. That's why.
Legit.
And they
Legitly, they wanted smoke.
Shit.
Like they were going ham fighting the little scorpion robot they brought.
Mm-hmm.
They were going ham on the scorpion robot.
That's
just going at them.
My man, if my man's didn't come through with the blicky, it was finna be the end of him. I don't know why he tried to get a heart at the end of the day. I would like, they still finna eat your shit.
Exactly. And he actually cared for the rats at the end. He was like, "Nah, let me save these." I'm like, "Wait."
Nah, the rats gave me. Hey, the rats gave me some of this right here. This good juice right here.
Oh,
he acted right.
Dang, I should have brought some turn up juice.
I'm still sick of the fact. What did rat liquor taste like?
I don't know. Obviously, it was good because the way he acted from it, it was good. Now I'm trying to set my damn phone up right. I don't want to sit up right.
We see.
Look at this man. Look at this man. Look at this. I see your brother back there being stupid, bro.
My brother always being back there stupid, bro.
Hey, brother.
That's my big little brother, everybody.
Hey.
Big little brother.
The vampire episode was also fucking wild.
Tony living his best life right now.
The vampire episode, which I'm trying to think. I literally binged it last night. So she was like, everything's a blur. The vampire.
It was.
I'm trying to set my phone up right. It don't want to act right, but
it's been so long since I saw season 1. It was the vampire episode. It was also the customer service with the vacuum.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was the second season. That's volume 2.
I thought that was season 1.
No, that's volume 2. Because I didn't like volume 2 that much.
I know this news volume felt short.
It's 6:15 p.m. in Vegas. Why are you doing a podcast not at the party?
Huh?
I said it's 6:15 p.m. in Vegas. Why are you not out there partying?
Because we're having to finish up cooking, bro. Why you worried about what I'm doing, bro? I'm dedicated.
You can't have a regular time for a little bit. You gotta be drunk right now.
I'm working on that too, but I'm dedicated right now.
We appreciate your dedication.
I'll be out there getting kicked out the casino.
I'm weak.
See, I can't be like you.
It's too early for that. It's too early.
Yeah, not at 6.
Did y'all see Michael B. Jordan was in that thing too? I was like, dang. Of all time,
what he was in?
He was dang, it was like I don't know if he was like in some type of space suit or something like that, or like something protecting his whole body. And there was like this, I almost want to say it kind of reminded me of those like electronic dog type
Electronic
I don't
dogs.
know what that thing was, but I remember he had to stay still and hide from this like electronic thing, this
What?
machine,
I
and it
was like, what
crushed his
season?
fingers.
I remember what you talking about.
Yeah,
Too bad that nigga ain't had that same shield on. Oh,
yeah. That one, I was like, dang. Like first thing I think, I was like, dang. I hope he doing good, man. I really hope he doing good.
nigga heart broke.
Dude,
Heart, bro.
my
That's
favorite
not
episode
funny.
was
That's not funny.
the
Ooh, that's
two
not funny.
giant
I
monsters.
laugh at the worst things. Excuse me. Excuse me. I hope he recovers though. He's yeah. That's all I gotta say.
And
I mean, that nigga still one of the most like
every once in a while,
it
you get
actors
kicked
in
in the
America.
nuts.
He
That
can
nigga,
cry tears on money in a boat. He ain't even worried like the rest of us.
thank you. Like every once in a while, you, you get kicked in the nuts. It is what it is. That's what I
That's
call
what.
it, getting kicked in the nuts.
That was
That's
a
what.
No,
hard.
regular people get kicked in the nuts. That nigga had a
No,
cup on. He'll be all right.
I was like,
my thing is
dang.
this:
He
you
put
pick
his
yourself
thumb
up, dust
into
yourself
her.
off, and grind it out.
Right. I was
Just
like,
yourself
dang,
off.
that means
That's
to
how you
stop.
do.
For
Yeah,
real.
all of that. Poor guy. But I mean, hey, he doing everything. He a part of this show. He a part of MCU. Hey, he popping. So just
We're
wipe
gonna
your
see if
tears
that
with
man.
money.
Mhm.
That'll be cool. That'll be cool. But yeah, there are so many episodes to Love, Death, and Robot, and I just kind of like how it's a combination of it's a feel of the combination of all types of art
Mhm.
styles. It opens our minds to all types of
Animation.
like yeah, animation. Now some of them were like a little too cartoony, like not to really complain, but it's
That's
like
true.
I was like as into the super cartoony type. It almost looked like Cat Scratch or
Rob.
something like that. If y'all remember that cartoon, I was like,
Mhm.
it's okay, I
So
guess.
we're talking about Love, Death, and Robots, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch The
I
Boys
done tuned
Diabolical?
all that out.
Oh, you talking the boys diabolical. I did forget to say
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
it's
can't think off the top of my head.
it's just
It's
like Love, Death, and
It's
Robots.
just
It's the
like
same
Love,
type
Death,
of
and
shit.
Robot, but the boys.
Oh, you're saying a whole nother show? I thought you were saying an
Yes.
episode. What's this show
No,
called?
no, no, no. It's called The Boys Diabolical or Diabolic, something like that. But it's damn near like Love, Death, and Robots.
Okay.
except it's all correlated towards
The
bot
The
boys.
type shit,
Boys.
the boys type shit.
Mhm.
It's in the same universe.
Oh, that's what y'all were talking about earlier. Like
Yeah.
it's starting to get animated or something.
Yeah.
Yee. You get to see early Homelander episodes. You get let's see, you get like what happened to. It's a company that they bring up in the regular show, the foster home.
Mhm.
Yep.
That same foster home is where a lot of those kids that you see. There's an episode. It's basically like what would happen if you got shitty superpowers, and
Yep.
these are the kids that these families let go of. They had Compound V. They were like shitty heroes. You got a dude who's a giant and like, but he's in pain. You got somebody who's just a thing of water. You have a girl who's literally a ghost. You
Yep.
have somebody who's just a tongue. The first
Oh shit.
episode is kind of cartoony and it feels like you're watching like some old Disney, and then this child shoots laser beams and cuts somebody in fucking half, and it's wild. I don't know. There was one episode of Diabolical that I hated, and it was the episode where the girl had the shit that talked.
Yeah.
That was
Motherfuckers
perfect.
floating down the sewer, man. A whole bunch of shit buddies, bro. I was
Oh,
like, what the
literal
fuck am I
stuff that
watching?
talk.
Literal shit.
And then the parents wasn't shit. That
Like Miss,
episode
like
with
like
the
Mr.
parents
Hanky
that's
type.
killing all their kids.
Hidey ho.
There was. I'm trying to remember the other episodes. There was. Shit. Oh, a lady had cancer, and it was so dope on how they had it. Like the cancer was literally a cancer. It broke down other creatures,
Yep.
and it was really good art.
That was her power. Her power was her fucking cancer, literally.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to
Like,
add this to the
if,
bucket
if you
list.
haven't watched it, check it out. It's dope. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie to you.
Am I gonna be sick to my stomach again watching it? It's gorgeous.
I don't know. You
Not
can't
really.
ask me. I don't have a weak stomach. I watch crazy stuff.
I do. So I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it for Blurred over.
Like I
Yeah.
literally showed my brother just recently showed my brother the first episode of The Boys on season 3. Just that one part that
Oh my
scars
god, the
everybody.
first 15.
I knew it
And my
was
brother
finna
like,
end bad when my man's was when I saw him fucking the dog, but I was expecting something so much. I'm like, okay, that man shrunk, and he said he wanted him inside him, and I was like, oh no, this the front. Oh no, oh no.
hey, bro, can you imagine how much it took? Like no homo or nothing, but to make a penis that big. I said, what the fuck?
Somebody
I was
had to
like, yo, I
design.
said, yo, he
That
taller
was
than a penis.
somebody's job to make that dick.
Uh,
Hey,
Imagine,
they put a lot of
imagine.
attention to detail in that dick.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Y'all
Kids
remember that
watching.
episode of Rick and Morty when they was like talking about the hologram?
Yeah.
Your job was to make a dick. You spent all that time in school. Hey,
Hey,
mom, what are you doing?
I
Making
would
a
have did
dick,
that job
baby.
with pride.
I bet they got
you did
paid
this
for
shit with
that.
pride.
I would have
Bet
put
they
some
got
veins on that bitch.
Ooh, not the
Hey,
vein.
bro.
I bet they got
Put some
paid good by
veins on
animating
it.
that shit.
Let them know it's there.
Somebody
Hey,
said
bro.
put some veins on it. You missing the veins. It won't count if it's not there.
Hey, look, if y'all would have got the damn text I got from Ladarius when he saw, he's like, bruh. I was like, what? Oh, you watched the first episode? He's like, yeah. Yeah, I was
Hey,
crying at that shit. I was like, hell
I
no.
was slight upset that like that was one
I
of
was
the
in my
first
room
things I
screaming.
saw with some of my vision was a human body explode and like a dick. Imagine this is the TV I saw this on, and I saw. You see how clear this TV is? That was the most disgusting shit.
Hmm.
No, I tell you what the funny shit is. When he was whooping all the ass and old boy caught him in a bag of powder,
Oh
in a
yeah.
bag of coke,
Caught him in
and
a
shook
bag
his
of
ass up.
coke.
I was throwing that
And
bag
shook
of
his
coke.
ass up. I said, wow.
I'm glad I'm not eating nothing
Goddamn
right now.
crackhead.
And then he told her, he's like, hey, flip his little ass over on the side of your D. Bro, I was like, hell no.
Oh Lord, I see us with. I don't know how Ebony feels about like we're new, but I've learned, of course, like y'all are into the scary and like the stuff that can be gory. I'm a little scared when October comes around for Blurred Over because
Oh,
apparently
Yeah.
I've already have to commit to going
Oh
to
yeah, they go to haunted
You
houses
haunted
gotta
in
go
The
to
haunted
houses.
house,
every
bro.
haunted house.
not
Every
yet.
haunted house
Every
we go
haunted
to, you got to
house.
ride to.
You
Oh, let
too,
me
I
get
don't.
that
Rashad.
charger real
I see
quick.
you over there looking.
I
You
don't
gotta
mess with
come to
haunted
every
houses.
haunted
Shad, you
house.
coming, bro?
Oh no, I'm staying at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Rashad, go ahead with the gang. Enjoy haunted houses.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to go to no haunted house, but I'll do it
It's
for
gonna be
Blurred Over.
fun.
I feel like black
Oh,
people, as black people, we should understand when somebody be like, "Oh, this place is haunted. People died." Why are we doing the most Caucasian thing possible? Let's go in and explore. No,
Hey, bro, I go in there doing the most black thing in the world. I dance on them. On
oh
all of them.
Lord,
I
not
don't
the
care.
you
I
gonna be
dance
thinking to
on them.
get hunted. It's
not the
gonna be
Huh?
3 a.m. You gonna be half awake, your sleep paralysis demon in the corner doing the Dougie, all because you thought it was fun.
I had to rewind.
Well, not actually, Darius and Shad both can tell you. I dance on their ass.
He
I don't
did.
care.
He
In there.
did.
We was in there
It's because you
dancing on
taller than
dude.
all the actors.
I
I
make them
need
break character in there.
I needed to like be funny so I can like I was in Memphis when I watched Texas Chainsaw and it was in theaters and everybody was just cracking jokes and that's how I need to consume scary stuff. So y'all need to
Did
just
you
make
see
it
the new
funny.
Texas Chainsaw?
Oh, that movie was trash.
Oh, well, I said I didn't see it then.
Are we
It
talking about
wasn't
the one
supposed to
where
be. That man was smarter.
my man's was in like he was living in a town and all the hipsters were coming in? Or am I wrong?
No, that's a crazy
What?
ass movie that Darius watched where they tried to shoot a porn in a haunted house.
Oh, to my ex?
Oh
Hey,
no!
that was
Are you talking
wild.
about the one where they with the
You talking
old
about
people?
X? Yeah, that X, but that movie was wild, boy. I sat in the
Oh
movie theater watching
yeah.
that by myself.
So you
What
sat in the
Darius was
movie theater
excited
watching
about that.
porn?
Oh,
No, man.
I mean,
This is
you
not.
can't tell me that movie was a way too
Hey,
porny
he
for a
was
little
excited.
bit
It's
for you to
70.
be
They
sitting
don't
here
have
talking
porn
about some.
theaters no more, bro.
not the
But
They
thing.
don't
Darius
got
was
porn
excited
theaters
about
no
that
more,
movie.
man.
Oh Lord.
Unless you're
But
talking about going over there to that one where Tony went to. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
No,
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
now we gonna throw Tony under the bus
No, we'll talk about that.
because we
Hey,
said
bro.
your movie was
Hey,
porn related.
hey, that was a shitty call, bro. I ain't want to talk. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I just want
Hey,
to get out
Tony
of
had to
here.
go.
We exposing people on
You
here.
had to do
go
what,
to a
Tony?
porn theater, bro.
What happened?
It
Hold
Hold
on.
was
on, wait,
traumatized.
pause. What's the story?
What
No,
happened?
no, no,
All right.
no.
Tony
We're
had to
not
go
No,
to
doing
a
no,
that.
porn theater.
it's not bad. It's
Now
not
he
that
watching
bad.
porn, y'all.
Oh Lord.
So, all right. So,
No.
Sorry,
I'll give a story before we go back to get on topic.
All right.
So,
Okay.
as everybody knows, I'm a police officer like Skip, and so I got a call to an adult bookstore. Anybody don't know what an adult bookstore is? They
Oh,
sell crazy
that
shit in an adult
story.
bookstore. Yeah, that
That
story.
story.
That story.
Oh
And so
no.
the call we get is,
Oh,
hey,
shit.
somebody's in here and it's a whole bunch of guys and they running the train on a chick in the room. I'm like, okay.
Oh
Getting
They,
down and
the,
dirty.
the only reason I went is because they said they think the girl's underage. So I was like, all right, I'll go. I'll back them up. I'll go. So we pull up and
To the stage.
I walk into the
To the
place
stage.
and I'm like, I don't want to touch nothing. I'm like, the floor is sticky. I'm like, this is fucking gross.
like movie theater sticky?
But, bro, the floor sticky as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
And so we go in there. We're talking to the owner of it, and he was like, "We're asking him, hey, do you have such and such in here?" Well, no, I got some guys in a movie theater. I was like, "Yo, you got a movie theater in here?" He was like, "Yeah, they go in there in the movie theater and watch porn." I
I'm
was like, "So,"
sick.
I was like, "You got guys in there?" I was like, "You said plural." He was like, "Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 guys in there." So I was like, "We got to check it." So I was like, "I don't want to check it. I don't want to walk on something." So he knocks on the door. He
I don't
opens
want
up,
to
"Hey,
check.
y'all
I
put
don't
him."
want
He
to.
was like, hey, bro, y'all put him up." So I walk in there. It's 4 guys in there watching porn
Please
together.
put
I'm
'em
like,
up.
hmm. And so
Where?
he has his back room we have to check. So we go back there. And he got like, we're checking the rooms, and there's like 4 or 5 of them that are out of order. I'm like, what the fuck do you have to do to make these rooms out of order? I'm curious. It's like literally, I'm looking at it, I'm like, no. But we
Hey,
got to
and the
you
check
know
them.
mop
what?
So I'm
They
stick.
not
had to
touching
get
these
the drunk
doors.
out of them. Let that joke marinate.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not even touching that one, bro.
we don't even talk about nothing marinating with this story.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's not. All I'm gonna say is
Had
this:
to
like,
get
it
the
was an
drunk out of
interesting
there.
call. I heard him and got the hell out of there. I was ready to go home and take a shower. It was a
Yeah, I
bad
was
day.
in the shower listening.
My boots were sticking for about 4 days.
Oof,
Mm.
he was crying
Ugh.
while taking a shower.
All I can think of is that one meme where everybody be looking around for the baby sounds and it's on your shoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That man's was stepping on children. God damn, Thanos.
Oh,
My shoe, hey bro, literally my shoes was the daycare. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh
oh
no.
my God. Ooh.
At least you didn't have. At least they did like take off, and you had to run around trying to catch
Bro,
slippery.
bro,
Catch
I won't
nigga
chase the shit. You got it.
man.
You win. You win.
Flapping in
I
the
don't want to play.
wind, boy.
Nope, you win,
Imagine
bro.
going in there and saying, "Put your hands up," and everybody only puts up one hand.
Wow.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Hey
Ooh.
man, get all that. Let it be free. I'm putting up both hands.
I
I'm gonna do my little
bet you go in there
dance.
with a black light, and it
That
looked
motherfucker
like a
said, "Look,
ghost movie.
Ooh,
hey bro,
no,
hey
not the
bro." All
black light. Not the. Oh no, I don't even
right, let's get
see
back on topic though.
it.
No more
No,
talking about
just
that nasty.
just
Right.
shout
Casper the
out to
friendly
all the
crustacean.
police officers, especially the police officers in Blurred Over.
Tony don't do
That's
shit.
Norman Fly
I
and
do
Switch Out
shit.
88.
He
Don't
just
lie.
burnt
Tony,
up
you tried
circle
to beat up
Tony.
jerks.
that drunk homeless man the other day. You don't do shit.
Don't lie to
I
these
did what?
people.
Tried to beat up that drunk homeless man. Don't even play like that.
Oh, you beat up a
I didn't
drunk
try.
homeless man?
Don't believe him.
Wait,
No,
wait, wait. Hold on. Did you just
78?
hear him say,
I
"I
was
didn't
a
try. I
witness. I
knocked
was
that
on the
homeless nigga
phone.
out."
It
I
was
was
a
on the
78?
phone when it happened.
oh,
He
Lord.
faded
Hold
a
up.
homeless dude on the
Hey,
phone.
It was a
hold
78?
up, bro. Before I got serious, what did I say? Before it went left, what did he say to me?
You told that man to repeat it just so you could beat that man up
No,
on
no, but
camera.
what he say? Hey, but what he say to me first before I told him to repeat it?
He asked Tony if he wanted to die,
I said, okay.
and Tony was
Can
about
you
to go
repeat it?
ham on that man.
I was like, repeat that for me one time.
Tony hit that man with a Tekken combo. It proceeded. Wait, Ladarius, did he say I'm gonna call you back, or he just started working him while y'all was still on the
I
phone?
started listening to that shit. I said,
Oh,
I got quiet.
Did you hear hyper combo in the background?
No, the whole thing, like, y'all joke. Y'all hear my normal voice. But Darius heard my serious voice. He's like, oh, shit.
Bro, when I tell you Tony
about to
changed
kill
to a
this
whole
man.
other person, that man turned into a whole other person, bro.
I didn't know what my phone.
So y'all laughing. It ain't funny.
That shit
It was
funny.
funny to me.
It ain't funny.
It was a 78.
He finna go home and cry
Okay.
about that.
Bro.
Oh Lord.
I mean, it
We're
feels
bringing up
78,
traumatic
but-
memories.
Man.
It ain't traumatic for me. I got in my car and left.
Oh,
Because he left.
Not you just
He
left
got-
this man in his living room.
Well, no, I
upset
made him
about crime.
go across the street, and after that, it was done. Because he didn't repeat it again after I said that.
well,
So, there. See, I did not beat up a homeless dude.
That time.
his record is
Shut up.
clean as far as we know. As far as we gonna
And that's how we
expose
gonna
him
keep
here
it.
today.
Let us not find out about the homeless spades they all done gave out to people.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, bro, why we talking about me? We're supposed to be talking about topics.
We didn't got deep into
I mean, we
it,
was talking about the dark side of society. Now we talking about beating up homeless.
but we're gonna roll back into the topic. We're gonna roll back into it because we started to transition a little bit into
Like Tony rolled that
the
old
next
man.
subject. But oh no, you're good. You're good. We're enjoying ourselves. But we started to talk a little bit about CGI with everybody being upset. I'm actually gonna see if I can share
They actually changed the CGI already, too.
already.
Yeah, they worked
Yes,
on it.
they've already fixed it.
What they fix?
They got bullied like they did with Sonic.
Yeah, they bullet was like fine.
Yeah, we
So
not
you think
getting
they
that
was just trying to
CGI
pull
like
an
that
ugly Sonic?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
ugly.
talking about this damn CGI from She-Hulk.
Yeah,
Mhm.
horrible.
Oh,
Do I got the
Oh.
right one up? Because I pulled up a article.
Upset over
That's
the
an old article.
She-Hulk.
They've changed it since then.
Yeah,
Really?
Good.
I mean, Marvel was still working on it. I feel like it was unfinished. It wasn't done
Same
yet.
here. They
'Cause
just
I'm
want to
like,
put out a
you
trailer.
know, like we all know how Marvel movies is. Like, it's never like finished or anything, or they'll just add something in there and won't be in the movie and shit. Like,
Mhm.
Marvel still be changing up shit.
Well, so is this the one that everybody was mad at though?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was.
Okay.
Can
we
somebody
gonna-
explain to me how bad? Because I can't see like definition.
Hey, touch the screen.
She looked like a PS2 character.
Okay,
Shrek.
that gives me better context.
She
You,
looked like a
Tony.
PS2
you look
character.
like an actual Who Framed
Oh, y'all heard
Roger
me?
Rabbit cartoon.
Yeah, I heard you, you bastard.
Just think about Shrek having a side chick or something.
Oh,
No,
damn.
side
She
chick
did
bad,
look like
bro.
Shrek.
No.
She did look like Shrek.
I'm getting Shrek vibes. I'm sorry. That's all I see. That's all I see.
Princess
I
Fiona.
mean,
Not Princess
are we
Fiona.
finally gonna get a new Hulk too, or are we just getting a new She-Hulk?
I didn't
Just
know there
new.
was a She-Hulk.
I told you.
honestly.
I mean, we're gonna see a little bit of Mark Ruffalo.
No,
A little
we
bit.
want.
He gonna be showing She-Hulk how like being a Hulk is and everything, and it's gonna take it from there.
I'm so tired of this soft ass Hulk we got.
Man, what?
In all honesty, you know the Hulk I want that they won't bring back because he's too hard to fucking work with. I want
What?
Edward Norton as Hulk.
Edward Norton
That
did
Hulk,
a good
that's
Hulk.
perfect Hulk,
It was a
It
but
was.
he's too hard to work with.
Can we get another one though? Because I
Who's
don't
gonna play Hulk?
like.
Who's gonna be Hulk?
Man, when we gonna get a Red Hulk? Cause Thunderbolts got announced, so I'm just like,
That means but you know who Red Hulk is though.
Right, he
Y'all
died.
know.
The guy who played him died.
yeah. They can
Ooh.
recast.
Hey, get what
You
is
know
his
how Marvel
name?
is about recasting
Damn it.
people.
You're right.
He looked like what is his name? He looked like the he looked like J. Jonah Jameson. What is
Yes,
that? What's the name?
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his
J.
name,
Jonah
but
Jameson.
that's
J.K.
him.
Simmons.
I was gonna say that. J.K.
Yeah.
No, that's who play. No, he doesn't play Hulk. Well, that's the only person who can replace the old.
I'm
guy.
saying he would make a
'Cause he
good
kinda looks
Thunderbolt
like-
Ross.
Yeah.
This is where it all
I-
starts to go over my head.
In my honest
I
opinion,
got
you see,
two.
like they're making a series for World War Hulk, but they're using Ruffalo. I wonder how they're gonna do it.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
Where War Hulk?
I haven't. Ruffalo hasn't shown like that ruthless aggression. Hulk, even early Hulk was still out here getting jobbered, and ain't nobody forgot the fact that he got faded by Thanos so hard he didn't want to come back out.
In the
They
beginning
have,
of the
But that was
Right.
different.
That
Hey,
would
hey, bro,
that would never
don't talk
happen
about
to
my.
the Hulk.
Hey, bro, that's like talking about Godzilla to Ladarius. Hulk is my sacred place.
Hey, what?
listen,
See how you went on that?
listen.
We
I
got
thought
All I'm
another
Ultron
saying
person
is,
Star come
editing,
for a minute.
y'all. What's up, Static?
Wild Steady
Daddy.
appears.
What's
you
up,
can
Stat?
enjoy the Hulk as much as you want. You can't tell me the Hulk we've got based on not only these new comic books but old stories. This Hulk
I'm
is
not
hitting
saying
on something.
It's not.
he's weak. He's weak compared to the other Hulks. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He the glove burnt his arm. He's not even a good Professor Hulk to me. And
Dang.
and I'm not talking about Mark Ruffalo
I
as
never,
an actor.
I never liked Professor
Cool,
Hulk. So
Professor Hulk, but I felt like that was the vibe they were trying to go to. But still, then it's duality. He's still more violent. He still has moments where he switches up. It's like it's
Like,
harder times to control. It's the battle
for
between
example,
the man and the monster more.
for
The Hulk
example,
that we have
when he found
now,
out, for example, when Natasha died, you saw when he threw that stool out in the river.
that was that Hulk. He switched. He like cut
Yeah,
the switch on right there.
yeah, that was
But
that was
you
such a
don't
big
see that
moment.
often from this Hulk. Shut up. Yeah, I hear the sarcasm in your voice when you say that.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God, he threw a bench. That's so Hulk like.
I just want to take a few seconds to let Static introduce himself real quick.
Can we
Everybody
get
turn down your
She-Hulk
volume just
on
slightly.
the screen, please?
Max
everybody,
volume.
everybody is Static Jones.
No,
How y'all doing?
No, say it right.
Different
Say it
Nah,
right.
energy.
Say
nah,
it
I
with your
can't.
chest.
You
Nah, I
roar.
can't. I
Little ass
can't.
nigga
I can't today. I'm in the office. I can't do it.
in the
Ah,
office.
Won't
Dang,
be no
not the
punk.
30.
office.
let your
Yeah.
coworkers know how you really at.
Dang,
Hell
y'all
no.
committed. Tony on vacation over here, Static over here in the office while on the call. Look, I appreciate y'all's dedication.
Static ain't on the clock.
Static in the
Well,
break room for his third 15 of the day.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, not the snort. Not the snort.
That's
Who
not. Oh
snorted?
Oh,
Who snorted?
Lord.
Is that
yeah.
Canada Dry Ice over there snorting?
Oh
Hold on. Who got called ginger ale?
Not too
She
much.
been over there
Not too
sipping the
much
shit
on
out that
the
damn ginger
dry.
ale.
Lord.
Oh, that's
Uh-oh.
Ebony.
No, you drinking Canada Dry for fun?
Yes.
Right?
Oh, that's not fun.
I
That's like
bet
you
Who
over
she
there
never
drinking
does
has an
Buffalo
that?
Rock
upset
down
stomach.
there.
I'm weak.
I want to drink
Never.
Buffalo Rock because it's good.
If you don't
I
drink a
haven't heard her
Sprite or a
but
7 Up,
one
I can know
time. What
why.
is your stomach made out of? I can't just sip that.
Nah, I can't still Buffalo Rock.
No,
Dang.
Buffalo
You'll
Rock.
burn your
That's
nose.
Ugh.
That's
You're gonna
spicy
die.
water.
That's
I
grandma.
thought that was like a regular ginger ale. I almost spit that shit up one time.
That's spicy
it only
dishwater.
works when you're sick.
It
Mm-mm.
burns your nose. I
I'm
can't.
weak.
I can't.
Oh, speaking of Static, real quick, how you feel about Vince McMahon with his hand in the cookie jar?
I'm not even touching that, man.
He
I'll
was.
fucking touch it. Where you want me to start?
He was touching all over
I'll
I
talk
somebody.
want you
about
to
it.
start at the beginning, Ladarius. Start that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Crank
I'm
it up.
gonna talk about it. So, hey,
Because
first of
apparently
all,
him
can
and
we
Laurinaitis.
get She-Hulk off the screen, please? I'm tired of looking at it. I can't look at this no more.
I can't take this shit no more.
That just looks horrible.
I seen all I can see.
All I can see is this big green bitch. There we go.
Okay, like my connection was low, and it just like it was doing its own thing. Whew.
All right, so
With your
Vince.
wireless.
So I'll try to make this quick since it's not really a topic on the podcast. So Vince McMahon has been he's under investigation through the board, which they have brought in, I believe, the FBI on
Oh
Damn,
shit.
boy, that's
a
deep.
$3 million bribe, basically hush money, because he was having sexual relations with an employee working in WWE. Now, remember, Vince McMahon is married to Linda McMahon, who was also
Not no
in
more.
Trump's
Right.
cabinet.
That
President
shit dead.
Trump, ex-president Donald Trump. She was working with him, but apparently, something came out today that they are separated. I'm assuming probably
You can't tell me Vince ain't been fucking for a few millennia.
Michael.
I should have put 18
All right, there
plus
we go.
on it.
Hey, that's
I started like
true.
looping around. I ain't know what happened there. So okay, so now we all back. But yeah, so things was going on basically in WWE. They got Vince on some bull crap. Then they got John Laurinaitis as well, working for who works for WWE. He's being investigated because apparently the girl said that even though that they was like basically Vince was basically paying her all this money to stay quiet, she said that she had got passed around to John Laurinaitis like a pet or something that she said. So it's
Like a freak
I'm
of
not
the
laughing
cut.
at sexual assault. I'm laughing at like imagine looking at Vince McMahon and then be like, "Hey, my homie want to talk to you," and it's John Laurinaitis.
yeah, like he like
What
she
she
was
got?
Hey, how you doing?
passed
People
around.
power.
So
She
yeah,
got
so
passed
that's
around
it.
like a freak at a cut party, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I mean that's like the short version of what's going on. I got a whole like article on it that I posted up on my Facebook. If anybody wants to go read that or whatever.
Hey, bro, that was a long ass article. That's all.
Hey,
Can you
but
summarize?
it's got a lot of information on it from the Wall Street Journal and stuff like that. If y'all want to go check it out. So, but yeah,
That feels like that's that
it's
TikTok,
pretty
like
nuts.
that's like words. I ain't reading them.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. More than likely, John Laurinaitis is probably going to step down. They're trying to. Vince is probably going to do whatever he can in his power not to step down. But if he does step down, they're going to put Nick Khan in charge, and we don't want that because Nick Khan is worse than Vince McMahon. So that's what's going on with the Vince McMahon situation. But if you want to
Why
know
is
more,
Nick
go check
Khan
out my
worse than Vince McMahon?
He's the
that's a whole other story that we ain't got time to get into.
Yeah, what's our
Yeah,
next segment?
we'll have a whole
here's a
segment
prime
on it. What
example.
Yeah.
Here's one example though. Like you heard about all the releases that came from WWE. He's the guy responsible for all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick Khan be firing folks left and right for no reason.
Yeah.
pulling this true Trump. What was our next topic?
Yeah.
So
let's keep it.
at this point, we've covered all of our main topics, and we're going to give the floor to our guest today, Mr. Nelson Henry.
Hey, Nelson, how you doing?
What's
Doing
good,
all right,
man?
man.
What's up, Nelson?
Big
The floor is
N.
yours to tell us your story about yourself and to tell us about Coosa Con.
I heard that Khan trash.
Dang, that's a
Hey, Ladarius, like
Hey.
he our guest. If he pull up for the fade, that's on you.
You banned from all Coosa Cons.
I fight him. Hey, put your Captain America suit on. I'll meet you at Magic City Con. We'll take it out there right there.
Ooh.
All
You gonna hit
right,
him in the forehead with
we'll
the shit.
settle it in the ring.
Starting to riot already.
Niggas,
Now go ahead, bro.
niggas, we can't have
The floor is
shit.
yours. The floor is yours.
So my name is Nelson Henry, as she's already stated. I've kind of been cosplaying since 2014, and I actually got a lot of my ideas and stuff from Static. He was kind of like a unknown, like he was like a mentor, but he didn't know he was my mentor. Mentor
Static,
from
you ain't
afar.
shit.
He would always show up to
That
free
nigga
comic book
hates
days
Static.
like Casey Jones. So I thought that was really cool. But I recently met a guy named George of Coosa Con. We actually met George. He's the director of Coosa Con. We met last year at Magic City, and he and I, became.
Let this man explain.
Okay, shut up and let that man talk.
I'm just sorry. You just walked across with a whole mask on. That threw me off.
We're going to let Shy Guy you get adjusted over there and let
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
But you met at Magic City Con last year?
Just
We
ignore
met
him,
at
bro.
Magic City last year. He had me as a guest at his con for the first year. It was really cool, and so he brought me onto his team or whatever for this past year. So we're like, letting people know, reaching out about Coosa Con. And what Coosa Con is about is like creating community for, people, all walks of life, kind of like, people who don't, like in the area of Rome, they don't have as many conventions like we do here in Birmingham. Like we got Comic Con, we got Alabama Comic Con, and sadly it was our last show for Magic City, but we kind of have a base here in our city. So in Rome, That's the only con. And last year was the first year. This is going to be our second year, and we're, like I said, about building community for that community, getting it out there, letting people know, it's okay to be, into your fandom, into your likes and your needs, or whatever, whatever you're about. So we just wanted to, get that out there and let people know that we're out there in Rome, Georgia. So you have a home to go to.
Okay, I was just about to ask, was it Rome, Georgia, when you said that?
Yes.
Now, how far is Rome, Georgia from Birmingham?
Probably about a good hour, 30 minutes.
I'm old. I can't drive like. I'm old. I can't drive like that.
What?
Just an hour, bro. Chill.
He lying.
It's less time to get to Rome than it is to Huntsville.
What
So
was I
got
gonna
through gas
When is
How
Coosa
was
Con?
you said this y'all second con?
November 5th. Yeah, second year.
Okay, second year in November. I'm gonna put that in the comments.
I'm sorry, Kristen. I cut you off. I apologize for that.
But we asked the same question. You're fine.
Rude
So
ass.
when y'all be talking about, to be your nerd, what y'all be doing at Rome Coosa Con?
We got anime, standard. We're gonna have some guests from Walking Dead there. Just different people, different fandoms.
Man, can y'all get the voice actor for Escanor? Or Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins there?
No, that's too expensive.
Shut up.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot that you asking for.
I can't get no Escanor. I can't get no Escanor merch at any conference.
That's a lot you asking for, sir. That's a lot you
Hey, why
asking
Ebony
for.
using that fan as a mic?
Ladarius is calling people out. I wish I could see so I could talk about shit.
I mean, we can talk about all my
Hey, bro,
fans. Look at all my fans, bro.
Just fill the screen. Just fill the
It
screen.
don't work like that. It's a touchscreen laptop. It took effort to get this shit on. I'm not on my phone.
You gonna miss the screen trying to touch it, ain't you?
Oh Lord.
I have before. I was the first one on here just so I wouldn't forget it.
Coosa Con, November 5th in Rome, Georgia. Second year.
Huh?
Yeah, I was putting all the information on here, so if anybody looks back on the YouTube.
Oh, so what are the fandoms that you like, and tell us more about you, boss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I like Marvel. I like a lot of Image. So seeing Invincible come to life, that was really huge. I knew more about Invincible than the boys, but I can't wait for people who haven't read the comic to see what happens in Invincible later, because the boys is pretty bad. Invincible is also pretty bad.
You got a point.
Oh, poor Mark.
Yeah, poor Mark, for real.
Oh yeah.
Get his ass touched, boy.
Ooh.
Listen, I like you and I won't you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is
Mark
yours.
always choose the hard way.
Either you doing this, Mark, or I'm doing this, Mark.
He know how to take a beating.
Also, Invincible has some of the most glorious finishers of all time.
Oh, you talking about the when fucking old boy wiped out the whole damn squad?
Ani Man?
Yeah. Also,
Or
a
when
nigga gets made into a coat.
Oh.
Yeah.
A nigga gets turned into a jacket.
Yep. That
That
way.
you can wear.
That way.
Like, imagine getting your ass beaten turned into a fit.
You think his ass bitch turned to a fit?
Niggas just turned into some Jordan 1.
After I seen what Ani Man did to all those people, I was like, when is he going to be the DLC for Mortal Kombat?
Right.
Right. Oh.
Low key, that's a Superman archetype that don't play by any of the regular rules. Is a straight up to death warrior. Like, a lot of times people want to be like, where's the Superman archetype? But a lot of things we think of Superman being like calm or peaceful. When you get to the real gritty of Omni-Man, is nowhere in that same shape or form. And when it comes to killing, it's an art form to him.
Like, what was that?
Basically, Viltrumites are They're like Kryptonians, but they have the bloodlust of a Saiyan.
Right, they're like the two
I'll take that.
together.
Like, what was that
Makes sense.
show? I think it was a movie called Brightburn.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I
Hey,
know.
that movie was
That
Right.
was
fire.
the evil Superman.
That
I like
movie
That
that
was
was
the
movie.
evil
fire
Superman right there.
all day.
I like that movie.
That was the evil Superman right there.
Yep.
Also, wow, imagine you call your wife for like 30 years a pet.
A pet, y'all. That's so sad.
Not a side bitch. A pet.
A pet. Shit.
I can't imagine, like, dang, like, that's what you think of me? Like, I'm an experiment. Like, what am I? What am I to you? Okay, that's it.
Some not smashed, but
As you know, as messed up as that is, Omni Man actually treated people he loved better than Homelander treated anybody.
Okay, I was gonna bring this up, and please don't get on me if these two don't even compare to each other. But
Okay, no
what
problem.
slander is she about to say?
I'm not gonna say no slander. I'm just asking,
No promises.
you know, before we wrap this up. So we've been talking about this here and there, especially like with it coming back up with Nelson talking about Invincible as well, and us tying it to, you know, to Homelander and just like how those two compare. So I'm just kind of curious, like who would y'all like say would win in a fight between Homelander and
Omni Man.
Omni-Man.
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 It's a wash.
Wait,
Y'all didn't hear
what was
me
the
say.
question?
Omni-Man.
Here's the thing: Omni Man is a trained fighter.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
training since his whole life.
Yeah.
Homelander never knew how.
He's a
He don't really know
bitch.
how to fight.
Spoon fed.
He's a bitch.
Oh,
He's
Homelander
a
gets
He's
Right,
washed
he's
all
a
day.
he's the
kid.
strongest bully in the yard.
Omni-Man.
Yeah,
It's
Homelander
one of the
gets
only
washed
times
all
I've
day.
agreed with Death Battle.
Homelander's basically a bully.
Yes,
That's it.
all Homelander is.
If somebody could shoot the fade with Homelander, he wouldn't come out on top.
Nope.
Unanimous decision.
I got a kick out of it when I see the memes of like you got Superman, Homelander, and Omni-Man. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I hate to say it because I don't like fuckboy Superman, but he'd win if he actually lose control. If he actually fought for real, he'd win.
Now, here goes the thing. Omni-Man, one thing people don't talk about, he fought against their comic book version of a superhero who outclasses Superman. So I used to be like, yeah, he always got that fight bar none. But when Homelander fought, I think I got to look up his name again. But he's an old Image hero. I was like, Homelander
Soulja
might
Boy?
hang a little bit longer. I mean,
You talking about
Omni-Man, not
what
Homelander.
Homelander
Homelander
Oh,
gone.
okay, I was gonna say.
I see you,
He
Nelson.
did first few hits.
Wait, what you just put up, Nelson? Okay, I see.
I'm
what
sorry,
you
Nelson.
did.
I don't like Superman. I don't like Batman either. So it's equal opportunity.
Oh man, the
Oh,
only
dang.
person who can get taken out by taxes, Batman.
Ain't nobody steady the Boy Scout.
I'm so sick of fucking
Like Superman
Batman.
and Batman stand in the same room for me because the only reason, like you think about it, they can handle a lot of the damn problems, and they just go ahead and knock these motherfuckers off right quick. You wouldn't
That's
have
fair.
nobody else, and that's
Low
what makes me
key.
mad about them. I'm like,
Batman knocked off the Joker a long time ago. We had less issues.
That's true.
The
That's
only
why I
reason
really
Batman
like
don't want to do that.
Injustice Superman.
huh?
That's why I really like Injustice Superman. I don't know if you ever played that game.
Yes, I have, and I
Read
love
that
Injustice
book.
Superman because he
I
didn't care.
love that game.
He kills Joker.
Right.
Eat your heart out.
Like it, huh?
Like when he popped that nigga heart out his chest.
Yeah, and I
Batman
respect
was
it. I was like,
upset. You took my job.
Oh.
you should have been knocked them off. Like in all honesty, my boy Peacekeeper said it best. He was like, if Batman killed half of these motherfuckers, they wouldn't need to be killed.
That's right.
He wouldn't have a fucking job. He was like, fuck
Yeah.
Batman. Literally.
Yeah.
That's why he keep
Fair.
them running. Shit, Arkham
But
Asylum be having.
the messed up part, a huge portion of Batman's rose gallery there, they can be redeemed. Is Joker the only one that can be redeemed?
I'm not even saying Joker can't be redeemed. Joker is just what happens if chaos hits the world. The unpredictable.
Speaking of redeemed Joker, if you guys haven't had a chance to read Batman: The White Knight, it's a
Jack
really
Napier.
good
Y'all putting
Batman
me
story
on.
where that kind of happens. It's really good.
Did you read the comic book where Joker took Batman to court and said the only
Yeah,
reason he's there is because of fucking Batman?
right.
If there was no Batman, he has no reason to be there.
Yeah.
So Batman, I mean Joker is not fucking crazy. He's my favorite villain anyway in DC, but he's not crazy.
He's very smart.
What is that sound?
I was about to say somebody cutting up.
I don't want to know what that sound is.
Please don't beat your meat on the live
Yeah,
stream.
I was about to say because it sounded like somebody was up under the cover paying business.
Put it up. Put that
Sir,
thing
Same
up.
time Tony was getting that
sir, that's
whole
assault, bro.
movie theater
You better stop
flashback.
assaulting it like that. They're gonna put a restraining order out against you on it.
You said,
Hey, we are an hour and 16 minutes in this. Just want to throw out
Yes,
that
I was
time.
about to say, I'm going to wrap up by saying thank you to our guest, Nelson, for coming on and joining
Appreciate you
us.
stopping by, Nelson.
we appreciate it. Hope I can come back.
Appreciate you, dog.
So much.
Nah, you'll never be back.
Oh, no. I'm supposed to come back. But
Hey, Nelson.
congratulations for being a part of Coosa Con and telling us all about it. And I just appreciate everybody, all of us who got on and just have fun and have a conversation about what's going on in the blurred world. I do want to, actually, no, I'll do announcements first and then I'll have everybody just plug yourself. So, a couple of things that I want to say, and I'll go through the announcements like real quick so we can go ahead and
Church announcements, yo.
church announcements. So the first was just kind of like, it's hot outside. We in the South. I think all of us are in Alabama. Tomorrow's day. So if you wear flip flops to tropical smoothie between 2 and 7, you get a free smoothie. I
can't drink them. I'm diabetic.
Also, there's a pigeon in the church.
Oh. Our second announcement. I just want everybody, like all of us, and then everybody who is watching, to wish Skip.88 safe travels as he heads up north to Philadelphia for HNIC Con, Head Nerds in Charge Con. So that'll be super litty. As far as this Saturday, of course, this weekend is the celebration of Juneteenth, like stated before. I'll be doing a couple of things. There's like a paint day going on, and there's also a Juneteenth festival going on as well. So I'll post that in here. And last but not least, on Sunday, big news if you haven't seen it yet, the announcements before, but that'll be the big day on Juneteenth, the exact day, June 19th, that the Blurred Over documentary will be dropping. So you'll get to see the whole backstory to everything that makes Blurred Over what it is today. So please stay tuned for that. That's going to be exciting, and we're just all super grateful to come together, be a part of the group, and it's going to be really nice to hear the backstory and just see the perspective of our founder, Skip.88. So we appreciate you for that. But with that being said, everybody plug yourselves. Like I stated before, my name is Blurred Sunday, and you can find me on IG. I'm going to follow the rule of ladies first and let
I'm not all my stuff.
I'm not going
to all my shit over. That would have been so bad. I lost my life, bro.
Oh, Lord, don't hurt yourself over here. Hurt yourself.
Okay.
My name is. Find me on Instagram and TikTok at aspen.ebony.
Oh, snap.
And let's have Nelson. Let's have our guest on next.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys can follow me at Star Spangled Banner Cosplay on Instagram, and follow Coosa Con as well on Instagram. We greatly appreciate it.
For sure. Ladarius?
Has everybody else gone? Because I got some additional announcements.
Deacon coming in.
Like the third person.
Deacon Young.
Deacon Young.
You're gonna have this be 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
DJ
Well,
Dope
these are very important, so they have to be said. That's one of the main reasons I even got on here. So I knew I had to do it. So
Is this about the Stranger Things pizza?
no,
Okay, that was good though.
I said
Anyway,
announcements. I ain't saying no food reviews. It's just an
I'm
announcement.
weak.
Let's go with
Make,
DJ
So
Dope
let's
Vibe.
everybody keep going.
make sure y'all follow me on IG. I got 2 accounts. My first one is DJ Dope Vibe. That's my cosplay account. And then my professional for photography, that is Dope Vibe Photography. Make sure y'all follow that account. Hit me up if y'all ever need some photos. Just DM me, and I'll be ready on the weekends. I'm available on the weekends.
Yes, sir. Escanor McFly.
hey, everybody's Eskimo McFly. You can follow me on the Game Room at Twitch and on Facebook and on YouTube. You can follow me at Eskimo McFly.
Yeah.
Sir. Static Jones.
All right, you can follow me on static_Jones at Instagram, and you can also follow me on TikTok with the same name. And you can follow me at Jones_static on Twitter.
Bro, y'all ain't got no AC in there, bro. Your curls dropping.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty hot in there.
All right. Is that
I know
everybody?
it's a city school. I'm just saying.
Now he needs some bounce.
Is that everybody? Is that
No,
everybody?
we got Shy Guy You, and then we'll have you with there.
I see
Oh
you,
no,
Shot.
I had something to say before I exited out.
Okay. We'll have you go first, still, Shy Guy.
Okay. That's it. You did it.
What?
That's your name. You want to say that?
No.
Shy Guy You on all
No,
platforms?
that's it. That's it. Right there.
But before you get off, is the reason we can't see your face because the camera's too tall for you?
Man.
I hope when you pick that phone up off the ground, your knees crack.
Oh.
Y'all take this for a kiss blurred over flaming.
All right. So
And last but not least,
so real quick, guys. Let's see. Blurred Over will be at Magic City Con on
Yeah.
24th through the 26th. We will have a fan table. There will be panels. I don't know all the panels, but there will be panels. And I was forced to do a wrestling panel, so there will be a wrestling panel. I had no say in that.
You were forced against your will.
He really out here dry snitching.
the man.
No, ain't got
panel, boy.
it's got nothing to do with
Damn.
Blurred Over. That was requested from the owners of the con. So I gotta do that.
You going there and be ignorant just for you.
No, don't do that. So yeah, come see us. I got a surprise coming whenever it gets announced. I ain't gonna say it on the podcast because it's not gonna be a surprise. So y'all gotta wait till it happens to see what I've been working on. Blurred Over related.
I hope it's catfish.
Is it? Anyways, so yeah, come check us out. Be there. You'll probably see me hanging around because I'll be doing some stuff with John Lee Brody and Darby Allin. So y'all just come see us, say hey, take some pictures, do some stuff like that, blah blah blah, all that craziness, and it's gonna be a good weekend. We'll be there all weekend long. That's it as far as that goes. I just had to get the Magic City Con plug in there. My name is Ladarius Young. You can follow me on Facebook at Ladarius Young. All other platforms like your Snapchats, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your TikTok, it's Jesters_Court1. And that's it for me.
All right, cool. Well, with that being said, the second live stream online Blurred Over podcast is a success. So again, I appreciate.
Oh wait, I didn't get to make my Amber Heard joke.
Huh?
I was gonna make an Amber Heard joke, but you know,
You're going to hell. First class trip.
We're gonna keep everybody in heaven today. But with that
I'm
being
just saying,
said, I'll close it out, and we can't wait to have more fun. We're going to keep the same rhythm every other week, keep things going through the summer, especially during the con season, but you will see us in person again soon enough. So we appreciate everybody that shared, liked, loved this podcast, got the word out, and had fun with us live. And So much love to the people who will watch it, the pre-recording or the recording of this after. So y'all have a good night. Everybody get some rest. It's still a weeknight, still a work night, and peace out.
It ain't work night for
Take
me. I'm
time
on
down.
vacation.
I definitely don't have work
I
tomorrow.
hate them. Yeah.
I'm
Bye.
working from home tomorrow.